Morning, Shavua Tov, Chodesh Tov, Agut Tavach, Agut Chodesh. Thank you for tuning in to Kehillat Shari Torah's daily Halacha review for Sunday, the 28th of August. Today is the second day of Rosh Chodesh. It is the first day of the month of Elul, Aleph Elul. As it's Rosh Chodesh, we're saying Hallel as we did yesterday on Shabbat. We are davening Musaf. This is the regular Musaf for a weekday Rosh Chodesh, not the Shabbos one that we said yesterday for when Shabbos and Rosh Chodesh coincide, but the regular weekday Musaf for Rosh Chodesh. We're adding Barchi Nafshi after the Psalm of the day for Sunday, and we say Barchi Nafshi, which is printed in the Siddur right after the Psalms for the day. And in addition, we like we always do on a Rosh Chodesh. In addition to that, we're also adding Psalm 27, LeDavid Hashem Oiri, the Yishi. We're going to do. We actually did it last night, starting last night at the Ma'ariv service. Today, at the end of Shacharit, and we'll also be sounding the Shofar today. So stay tuned for that. Don't touch that dial. If you'd like to hear it in person, please join us for our minyan tomorrow morning. Let's talk a little bit more about what we started talking about, discussing before Shabbat, which is Simane Milsa, special foods which are considered auspicious, and it's customary to eat them at the beginning of the Rosh Hashanah meal, or the two Rosh Hashanah meals, both nights of Rosh Hashanah, whichever you like, as you prefer. The ones that we'll talk about here are the ones in the Koren Machzor, which hopefully soon, if you haven't done it already, you'll be taking down off the shelf and dusting off and taking a look through to prepare yourself for the upcoming high holidays. Very good to get a head start on familiarizing yourself with the prayer. So if you have this Machzor in front of you and you open to page 104, 105, you'll see Kiddush for the night of Rosh Hashanah, both nights of Rosh Hashanah. Neither of the two nights this year is Shabbat, so we omit the Yom HaShishi paragraph that we always say on Friday night, and also the bracketed words for Shabbos, as well as on page 106, 107, the Havdalah paragraph and Borei Ma'orei Ha'esh. Again, since it's not Friday night or Saturday night on Rosh Hashanah this year, those are omitted. However, Shechianu is said in Kiddush by those who did not say it at candlelighting time. And then at the bottom of page 106, 107 is the bracha for Borei Pri Ha'etz, for eating fruits of the tree, and the Yehi Ratzon, the supplicatory prayer that says, "May it be your will, God, Lord our God and God of our ancestors, that you renew us for a good and sweet year." Yehi Ratzon Nufanecha, it says Hashem's name, Shetechadesh Aleinu Shana Tova Umetuka. Shetechadesh Aleinu Shana Tova Umetuka, a happy and healthy and sweet new year. That said when eating the apple dipped in honey, as is well known. It's customary also to dip the challah in honey and eat that as opposed to salt, which we do the rest of the year. And then there are a number of other simanim which we'll discuss today, maybe even tomorrow also. So we'll just go through these in order, page 108, 109. Keep in mind that there are more of these. None of these are required. This is all for your enjoyment and enrichment and fulfillment. And as we say, there are some others that different communities have adopted. These are the ones that Koren chose to include in their machzor. The first one is dates, and it says, Yehi Ratzon Mefanecha, may it be your will, Sheyitamu Sonenu. Date is a tamar in Hebrew, so Sheyitamu Sonenu is cognizant. It sounds like tamarim. Tamar and Yitamu sound similar, so it's a little bit of a play on words there. The next one, when eating the seeds of a pomegranate, is not a play on words, but a play rather on the notion of what a pomegranate is like. Yiratzon lefanecha shenarbe zechuyot kerimon. Zechuyot or zechuyotenu. Shenarbe zechuyot. Okay, yeah, different ways to say that in different ways in different places. In any case, that we should produce as much merit as a pomegranate produces seeds. Next one is back to the play on words, cognate. Is that the word I'm looking for? We say, first of all, a bracha borei peri ha'adama. If you're eating fenugreek, which I'm not exactly sure what it is, I think it's an herb. Yehi ratzon lefanecha, may it be your will that our merits grow abundant. Sheyirbu zechuyotenu. Rubia is the word for fenugreek. So sheyirbu sounds almost the same letters. Zechuyotenu, may our merits grow abundant. We'll talk more about these later, so please tune in tomorrow. We'll talk about that a little bit more. Now we'll sound the shofar. It's customary to do this every weekday from second day of Rosh Chodesh Elul, which is today, through the day before Rosh Hashanah. Erev Rosh Hashanah itself, no. This is the day before Erev Rosh Hashanah, yeah. The morning of Rosh Hashanah, we omit shofar sounding to designate, to separate between the tekiyas of minhag, which are these are a custom, and those on which we'll say a bracha, those which are a commandment from the Torah, which will be on the first 2 days of Rosh Hashanah. Have a good day, a good week, a good chodesh.